There are some behaviors generally that some men exhibit, some men show when they just start talking to a girl, especially when you're just starting to talk to a girl, you're just getting to know this girl. There are ways you behave, there are things you say that will scare her off immediately. I mean, you guys might have even started on a very cool vibe and it's going smoothly. Then, boom, you just do something like one of the things I'm going to be telling you now. And that's how that girl will stop picking your call. And you'll be wondering, why did she stop picking my call? Why did she ghost me? I'm going to be telling you why. I'm going to be telling you some behaviors that scares 99.9% women away, including me. Okay, I'm among that number of people that it scares away. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hey, you all, compliments of the season. I'm wearing red. It's Christmas. We are vibing. We're having fun. So, in the spirit of Christmas, I know you're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to travel. You're going to meet some amazing ladies. So, I want to tell you to keep off these bad characters. Keep up these bad characters if you want this girl to still respond to your messages by January. So, pay attention. If you're not yet subscribed to my page, to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and be part of this family. So, without wasting any much of your time, let's jump straight into this video. Now we are starting off with bad manners as the very first one because nobody likes bad manners. Nobody likes bad manners. And bad manners I'm talking about is like belching without saying excuse me, farting in front of a girl you just met, over familiarity kind of behavior. Yes, there's a stage you get when you're dating someone. You guys have gotten very comfortable that you can do all these little bad manners around them. You get, but if you're just meeting me for the first time and you want to fart and then smile and laugh, ha ha ha, because you're thinking we are already vibing, bruh. It's serious bad manners. It's very, very bad manners. You need to respect yourself. You need to be a man that has sense. So as you're going about this Xmas period and having fun, be very careful. If you do it mistakenly, I know some people might just be laughing and being in the moment, and some of those bad manners will come out. You better apologize immediately and feel very sorry and ashamed of what you have done. Okay, no matter how cool she is, it's just very disrespectful to put out those bad manners just when you're meeting the girl. So be very careful of these little bad manners. Okay. Second on my list is showing off. You see, guys, I know you all think women are moved by money. You know what they hear you say. Oh, I own this mansion. I own this mansion. I own this car. I own this. I own that. But that also can, chase your woman away. You can chase that girl you're talking to. She's going to feel like you have too much pride. Like, what are you showing off? Especially some of you who like to talk about, oh, I'm wearing this brand, oh, this wristwatch is maybe you're in a restaurant and you're having a drink and someone spilled something and you're like, oh, this cloth cost me $50,000. Oh, do you know how much my wristwatch is? And you're trying to break it or something. You always just want to explain that this thing is too expensive because you want the next person to hear. Rather, slow it down, because this is going to scare that girl away, except she's a gold digger. She's a gold digger. She might want to stick around and see how she can get this money from you. But if she is a lady, she's going to get really uncomfortable because, bruh, you are just showing off and there's more to you she wants to see than just that figures you're calling out. So slow down on the whole show off. Okay. Now, this one, I don't know if you guys are still doing this. I hope you guys are not doing this. If you talk about sex so soon to a girl you're just meeting, you're going to look like a freak. You're going to look like a perv. And no girl wants to be around a man who you're just meeting me for the first time. Perhaps it's Christmas carnival or it's the first night carnival. And I mean, we're having fun, we're vibing. First time I'm meeting you. And you start talking about your best sex positions, how much you enjoy sex, how much of a freak in bed you are, how many hours you can go in bed, how big you brother. If she's a decent girl, you're going to definitely scare her away. Except she also just wants to vibe and have fun. Okay, there are people who want to have fun generally during Christmas, but if she's not, and she's a decent person, and she's someone who's actually looking for a man, not a boy or a toy, you're going to scare her off. So talking about sex so soon when you're just meeting someone is a no-no. So if that's what you're thinking about doing this period, stop it. This is going to definitely scare that decent woman away. Because on my page, we talk about decent people. We're not here to talk about you going after a whore and all that. We're talking about you bagging the most amazing woman on planet Earth. So if that amazing woman walks up to you and she gives you her time of the day and you want to rush into talking about sex just immediately, you're definitely going to scare her away. So stop it. No, they look for us. We in the day house. And I'm ahead of them. I see what you. I'm a fucking ball like Aloni me. Let's go back. Now, this one, a lot of people might not want to agree to this, but listen, let me tell you, I'm a girl, okay? I'm your wingman. I will tell you the truth from a girl's perspective, okay? Calling and texting too much is a no-no, okay? You're going to make us scared. You're going to make us feel like, what is this? We need our own space. We need our own time, okay? If you meet a girl and you just start talking to her, you're asking her out, and she gave you her number, and she picks your call once or twice, calling her every time of the day is not a very good idea. You're going to scare this girl off, okay? Because, I mean, before she came into your life, you were busy with other things. So putting her as the center of your life by calling her every 2 3 minutes, wanting to know where she is, texting her, I miss you so much, please get back. I mean, it can be fun once or twice when you just started. She's going to be thinking, okay, you're thinking about me. But if you're going to make it like a daily habit of calling her every single time, like you're stalking her, you want to talk to her all the time, you want to text her all the time. If you text her, she doesn't reply in like 2 minutes, you start calling because you want her to read your text message. Like, bro, I'm sure you wouldn't even like that if a girl does that to you. So it is going to scare her off. She's going to be like, no, you're going to be too much of a pest if she continues with this. So take it from me as a girl. Calling and texting too much just when the relationship is still fresh, except there's an issue that needs to be sorted out. But if it's just checking up, brother, you have a life. Go about your life and then call and text her, not as frequent as your brain is telling you to. Okay. Just try not to text and call too frequently. Nah, women don't like that. I'm talking about calling and texting too much. There's something that is called a personal space, a personal boundary. This is my next point, okay? Women want their own space. You know, when you just meet a girl in a club or in the church, anywhere, you can, I don't know where you want to meet your girls, okay? Wherever you meet this girl and you're trying to talk to her, okay? And you're right in her face, brother. There's something called personal space, okay? She doesn't want to perceive your mouth. She doesn't want to perceive whatever cologne you're wearing. Give her that personal space. There are some people that will just meet you for the first time, and once you're saying hello, hello, they want to give you a hug. Like, brother, you don't even know if I'm a hugger. Okay, it's weird. Okay, it's weird to just want to go get into a girl's space. If you meet a girl, you're trying to talk to her, you stay some meters away and you talk. Okay, don't go right into her face. I used to have a colleague at work. She's Muslim, so she's always covering this whole abaya stuff. And there's also this other male colleague who always wants to give her a hug. Like, brother, apart from being Muslim, she's okay. For the fact that she's Muslim, definitely, they don't want to be around men or touch their body with men and all that. But you want to come ask her for a work related stuff, and you're like in her face, almost giving her a hug when talking to her. And she got so irritated so many times that she had to, talk to our boss, and our boss had to talk to him to always respect that personal space. Now, each time she sees him, she's always like scared to even say hi. So you have to respect a girl's boundary. You definitely need to respect her personal space. So as you're going about your celebrations this period, respect personal space. Give her personal space. Except she's the one who offers to give you a hug, don't request for a hug once you're just getting to know this person. A handshake, a simple handshake is perfect. You shake hands, you leave very fast. You don't shake and hold it like you want to take it home. So personal boundary, when you invade it, it will scare a lot of women away from you. Now listen to me very carefully. You see this point I want to make now. This point scares the hell out of me as a girl, personally. Not about other women now, but to let you know how serious this is. If you have an odd hobby, let me say it again. If you have an odd hobby, keep it to yourself. Please, I beg you, keep it to yourself. You will scare any woman, 99% of women away. You will scare us away. See, hobbies are singing, dancing, swimming, taking down notes, making videos like this. Now, if you have an odd hobby, like one guy I used to know when I was in the university, this guy, I don't know, to me, he was a freak because this kind of hobby is something you should never tell a girl. How can you have a hobby of always sniffing a girl's used panties? Yes, you heard me clearly. He likes to sniff on old panties. Like, when any of his girls comes around and they do whatever, or for whatever reason she takes off her panties, he's going to definitely make sure she doesn't take it back home. So he's going to hide it somewhere. You're going to search and search and search, or he's just going to give you something else to wear, and or advise you to bring some of your things home so he can keep those panties. He doesn't let you wash it. Okay, most times he has to hide it because that's the best way he gets those panties. And what he would tell you is whenever he sniffs your panties, he misses you. It turns him on and he wants to be with you. He's like, your natural smell comes from your panties. Bruh, bruh. I understand wanting to keep my boyfriend's shirts or like a hoodie like this, when he comes visit or when I go visit him because of his perfume, okay? Because of his personal smell from his, bath soap, from his cream, from his spray, body spray, and everything. It's understandable. But down there, something from down there is your hobby to always keep on, from every girl that you ever, meet. You always want to sniff, and then it turns you on to want to. You see what I'm saying? Even you as a man, I'm sure you would think this guy is into something really fetish for doing this. So if you have a very odd hobby, if you have an odd hobby, keep it to yourself. Don't tell this girl. Swallow it. Especially if it's a girl you like. I got to find out because he was just a random friend in school. So keep it to yourself. And even me as a random friend, I don't even wear panties to his house. I just put on my jean because I don't know what may happen. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. So if you have any odd hobby that you know is not a general hobby that people will understand, please keep it to yourself. It will scare her off. Trust me. And the last but not the least, because this is also very important, don't be a stalker. Okay, don't be a stalker. You meet this girl, she's really amazing, she's very beautiful. You're talking to her, you're vibing, she gives you her contact number, you start talking, and then you start trying to get to know all her friends immediately. You start checking her Instagram picture. The moment she posts one picture, you're the first person to like and you're the first person to comment, oh, amazing, wonderful, beautiful goddess. Like, brother, calm down. Okay, don't be like that. All of her friends, you begin to send everybody a friend request. All of her family member, her brothers, her cousins, everybody. You go to her Facebook page or profile, you go to her friend list, you begin to send requests to all of her friends, so you guys have mutual friends. Like, don't be a stalker. You'll scare her off because why are you planting yourself everywhere in her life? Why? What's the point? Tell me, what's the sense in planting yourself everywhere in her life? Eh? You're going to scare her off. She's going to be like, what is this? Why are you everywhere all of a sudden? Like, it's like you have an ulterior motive. That why are you trying to be in every section of her life? I mean, you guys are just getting to know each other. Take your time. Don't get involved with any other person she's friends with, except coincidentally it happened. But if you are the one stalking and checking everywhere she is, wanting to know what she's doing, monitoring all her social media pages, brother, don't be a stalker. Don't give out that stalker vibe, because once she senses that stalker vibe, she's definitely going to leave because it's going to scare her. Plus, the world we live in now, it's really crazy. People do crazy shit because they like people. They go extreme to hurt you just because, they're getting obsessed with you, okay? And by the way, I have a video on how to, make a girl obsessed with you, but obsession in a good way, not a bad obsession, okay? I will put the link somewhere here. You can go check it out, how to make a girl obsessed with you in the best, cleanest way, okay? Not all this stalker behavior. We're not doing that shit in 2023. So that's the end of the video for today. I hope you found it educative as well as entertaining. Guys, I have not done a shout out in a while, but my next video, I'm definitely going to be giving out a shout out to a lot of you in my comment section. Guys, thank you so much. This year has been amazing with you guys by my side, and I promise to keep making amazing video. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And guys, I created a Patreon. I forgot to mention it earlier. I created a Patreon. So if you like my videos, if you like me and you just want to support me, please click on that link it's going to be in the description box, and support me on my Patreon page. And I promise to be giving you exclusive content there. I haven't started posting yet, but real soon I'm going to start posting. So until next time, stay loved, stay amazing, and bye for now.